Just got back from a Wisconsin spearfishing trip, and I'm looking to gather some common backyard greens to go with our fish dinner. First of all, I'm going to go after some sorrel growing under the deck here. Lots of vitamin C and potassium. They're real tart. I love that. It goes good with any dinner, or just eating it as a snack. Indians used to season meat with it. So I'll gather this. Another common backyard plant is Lambsquarter. One of the most nutritious plants out there, more nutritious than spinach. Tastes a little nutty. I like the taste of it even without cooking it. Another thing to go with is garlic mustard. Garlic mustard is high in vitamin A, B, and C, omega-3, calcium, iron. It's good to gather young ones, but this older one will do. Another common backyard thing is plantain. Plantain, Indians used to chew up plantain and put on insect bites as an anti-inflammatory effect. And here's a violet. Violets are full of vitamin C. Okay in salads, but they have kind of a slippery texture that I don't really care for, but they're okay with salads. And next, I'm in the back alley here looking to gather some grape tendrils. Very tart. I love this in addition to all the others. Goes good in a salad. And along with the grape tendrils are grapes. I'll add this with the meal. Real good. And here's, I'm going to demonstrate how to fillet a fish. This is the crappie I shot on our spearfishing trip. You're only allowed panfish with spearfishing in Wisconsin, so I go after the biggest panfish that's out there, which is crappie. And I like crappie. They're more elusive and more of a challenge to hunt. But again, because they can tend to get bigger than bluegill. And this is how I fillet them. I do what I call scoring them. I'll make an outline of the entire fillet, just kind of cut in 1/8 or 1/4 of an inch into the fish, form an outline of the meat that I want to carve off. This is after I scaled it. Sometimes I'll take the skin off, sometimes not. But, right here's where I shot it with a spear gun. It's about where you aim for them, basically. So cutting down the bottom, again just scoring it lightly, so that when you start carving it, it just comes up easier. So it's kind of pulling and cutting, pulling and cutting. Most of the meat you get on fillets are against the backbone, between the rib and the backbone, by far the most meat. So you pull and carve. The ribs, there's just not a lot to get by the ribs, but you just keep cutting. Get some by the tail and a little bit more eventually in the belly area. A little bit, but again, most by far is in the backbone area. So, finish cutting there. I'm going to cook it outside today on the iron skillet on the grill. I had butter and some olive oil, and I use my Louisiana, I dry it, and I've been enjoying the Louisiana fish fry. Comes in different flavors. The original, there's Cajun. We like the original. Cajun's a little bit too strong, but you could put it in a bag, shake it, and get all the powder on it, seasoning on it. This time I'm just going to sprinkle it right on it. Put it in the pan. And add my garlic that I got under the arborvitae there. Younger's better, but this is still good. Bust it up, sprinkle it on there, dehydrate it. It's even better, more of a concentrated flavor. So I'll add this on there. And this is got tomatoes from the back garden, and I had to hire this male model to demonstrate how good and satisfying a plate of food is that you've gathered 100% by your own efforts. super good.